Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce. Got a loaded college football Saturday here. We need a good day too because last Saturday was dope. Then we had a bad Sunday. We won on Monday. We won Monday Night Football. Then we lost SMU Wednesday and the Broncos on Thursday. So we need a good Saturday here. In this video, I got an awesome Pac-12 matchup here. Utah versus UCLA. Very good game. Let's go.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, the Utes are on the road here at the Rose Bowl. Line opened up UCLA plus 3.5, but by Monday morning, it had already moved up to 4 because look at all that action on Utah. 98% of the money on the Utes as of Monday morning. Yo, but look what happens later in the week. The books start taking some UCLA money in, and then the line drops off of 4. We're looking at UCLA plus 3.5 again as of Friday night. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. According to the model, the line for this game should be UCLA plus 2.38. So that's a 1-point lean on the Bruins here. Yo, what a Pac-12 game we got here. Both teams coming into this game red hot. Since that week 1 loss to Florida, Utah has literally dog walked everyone they've seen, and a couple of those wins were really impressive. They beat both San Diego State and Oregon State by 4 touchdowns each. But before we just go sprinting to the window to bet Utah here, we first need to take notice that Dorian Thompson-Robinson leads the Pac-12 in passer rating, and he's looking like one of the best players in college football so far. The Washington Huskies were ranked number 15 in the country and red hot when they traveled to UCLA. Look at DTR's stat line in this game. 24 of 33, 315 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He also added 10 carries for 53 yards and a rushing touchdown. And I watched every single play of that game. That stat line is legit. He was literally that good. Now, we already knew that this dude was talented. I mean, he's a 5th-year starter. It's not like we thought he was trash. It's not like we didn't know what he could do. But every single week, he looks more and more comfortable in this Chip Kelly offense, and honestly, it's a little dangerous. But one thing is definitely true about this game. Utah will be by far the toughest defense that UCLA has seen so far this season, and I mean by far. Utah's 13th in the country in DFEI. This is an elite defense. Want to know the best defense that UCLA has seen so far this year? South Alabama. And they won that game 32-31 at home. They almost lost to South Alabama. So yeah, the Utes are definitely going to be a test for DTR in this UCLA offense. Let's dive a little bit deeper into how good this Utah defense is, especially against the pass. So far in the season, they've picked off 9 passes, 9 interceptions for Utah. Want to know how many touchdown passes they've allowed? 2. Yeah, you heard that right. Utah's allowed just 2 touchdown passes on the entire season, and here's the best part. Listen to this. So those 2 touchdown passes they've allowed, one came with 3 minutes left in the game, in a game that Utah was up 35-0. The second one came with 2 minutes left in the game, and Utah was up 34-6. Both games they had their second units in. So this Utah defensive first unit hasn't allowed a touchdown pass this entire season. UCLA has to be able to run the football in this game or else Utah's going to beat them by 2 scores. And that's not impossible, by the way. Florida was able to run all over Utah, but that was week 1 over a month ago. Utah's definitely improved since then. As far as the Utah offense, it's really going to come down to can they finish drives? Can they convert on 3rd downs? Because even in their 29-26 loss at the Swamp against Florida, they had 446 yards of total offense. So they were moving the chains. They just couldn't finish drives and turned it over on downs. Now, to be fair, UCLA's defense is actually rated higher than Florida, so this should definitely be a test for this Utah offense, but South Alabama went into the Rose Bowl and hung 31 on UCLA. Washington went into the Rose Bowl and hung 32 on UCLA. I would take Utah's offense over both of them. Washington's offense is really good, but it's one-dimensional. I take Utah's offense before both of them. I think the Utes expose UCLA on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. I think Utah may rush for 250 yards in this game, and I think DTR comes back to earth with his first bad game of the season. I'm on the Utes here. Give me Utah minus 3.5. Let's lock it in. If anything changes with this bet, I'll let you know on Twitter, so give me a follow there if you're interested. Also, if you want the final tickets that I do on Saturdays that has the bet of the day, top 7 bets, underdogs of the day, parlay of the day, that kind of stuff, make sure you head over to KyleKirms.com or download the app. College football Saturday, we need a big one too. Had a rough few days. It's all right. We're going to put it in the past. Let's have a real good Saturday. Talk to you on Twitter.